few years ago, we started looking at what we term the Ikea effect. You probably know the Ikea furniture, and one of the things about Ikea furniture is that the instructions are just not that good. When I assembled my first piece, I assembled lots of things in the wrong way. It took me a very long time. It was rather frustrating. But what I realized afterward, that I had special fondness for the piece of furniture that I created with so much effort, and so much that I kept on carrying with me as I was moving around the country from place to place. It wasn't the quality of the furniture, it was that we had an evening together, we had a relationship. And we did all kinds of experiments on this, and we found out that when we invest some of ourselves into something, we start liking that thing even more. So we create Ikea furniture, we like it more. When we create food, we like it more. When we set up our stereo or make a garden or whatever it is, every time we create something, some from ourselves is part of it, and that creates increased liking for it. So if you think about the Ikea effect, if you think about this idea that as we create things, we start loving them more, there's a question of how do you utilize that? How do you get people to feel that something that we're creating is more theirs? One great example for this is the open source community. In the open source community, what people do is your name is connected to something that you wrote. If you wrote a piece of code, your name is connected to it and will always be connected to it. So it's yours. Right? You can think about all kinds of ways in which in the workplace we could get people to feel that something is theirs in a unique way, and therefore they will feel more connected to it. We could get people to sign something. We could get people to have their name for it. We could give people credit for things that they do. The moment we assign something to somebody and say, this is you, this is your group, this is your contribution, we get people to be much more excited, which again, everybody benefits from.